今日のエピソードでは Google 翻訳で日本語から英語へ翻訳を行った場合の翻訳の間違いを訂正していきます。これらは Google 翻訳を使用する日本人による実際のオンライン上の実例です。英語力を向上させるためにこれらの間違いをどのように修正するかをぜひ今日聞いてください。
皆さんこんにちは。毎日少しずつ社交に使える英語の上達を目指すソーシャルイングリッシュポッドキャストへようこそ。今日はぜひもっと自信を持って英会話してみましょう。 Are you ready, Percy? Let's go!
Hikari, thank you for that amazing intro. As usual, yes, I am definitely ready. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I cannot wait to help you improve your English with the Social English Podcast. Yokuso, konnichiwa. Welcome. Konbawa. Welcome to the Social English Podcast. If this is the first time that you've heard this podcast, I want to welcome you. Special welcome. Thank you for spending time with me today. If this is a returning listener, I want to say thank you for coming back and thank you for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. And today's episode, let's talk about today's episode. If you are a beginner, a intermediate, medium, or high advanced learner, this episode is for you. So all levels are welcome. Today, we are going to have a Google Translate mistakes episode where someone, a Japanese learner of English, wanted to talk about an experience in English using Google Translate, and it did not come out right. So we're going to fix that today so that you can all learn from the mistakes and you can fix those mistakes for yourself in the future. That's what we're going to do on today's episode of the Social English Podcast. But first, to get us into social English mode, into that relaxed mood to learn social English, I want you to please listen to my friend Sora. He's going to talk to you in Japanese and get you in the proper mood. Please listen, 聞いてください。
気楽にアメリカ人の友人であるパーシーを招いて落ち着いた雰囲気の中でお気に入りのカフェに座りながら英語を練習して上達しようとしているとします。これからパーシーが今日のトピックについて話しますのでリラックスして聞いてください。
Canada, the land of the maple leaf. And today, for our purposes, coffee. You and I are at the famous Prototype coffee shop. It's a cafe that everyone in Vancouver knows about and visits. It's on East Hastings Street in Vancouver, Canada. Today, you have joined me there because we are going to practice our social English. You've invited me, your friend Percy, to help you improve your English, and that's what we're going to do today. I am drinking mocha latte with a donut, you probably a cappuccino. But our focus is on all the people you can hear around us in this cafe and helping you improve your English. So, let's get started with today's topic. The topic of today's episode is Google Translate mistakes. Now, From time to time, a Japanese person learning English wants to use Google Translate to talk about something. Today, the person that is using Google Translate wants to talk about a meal they had and a special restaurant. Today, this episode is for all levels. One more time, it's for all levels. So, beginner, please listen all the way to advanced. In today's episode, we're going to have 4 parts. Part 1, you will hear the Japanese learner of English's wrong English. Part 2, you will hear the correct social English version. And then in part 3, you will hear the hints, the English hints that I give you to help you understand these mistakes. And then in the last part, part 4, I will give you fast English. You will learn natural and you will listen to the corrected English in a natural, real natural English speed so that you can hear and listen to and understand English better. Okay? So let's get started. Part 1, the wrong English from Google Translate. Okay? Please listen. Kite kudasai. The set menu is also delicious for the 500 yen. The employees were also cheerful and cheerful. The skin became moist and smooth, which made me feel good. Okay, please listen one more time. The set meal is also delicious for the 500 yen. The employees were also cheerful and cheerful. The skin became moist and smooth, which made me feel good. Okay, I have a question for you. This is wrong English. How can you fix this English? What would you do? Please think about it. Okay, did you think about it? All right, now get ready. Please listen to part 2. This is my corrected social English version. So please think about the words that I use and how they work in the sentences together. Please listen. Kite kudasai. The combination meals are also delicious and in the 500 yen range. The staff here are very friendly. I feel great and had the smooth skin to prove it. One more time. The combination meals are also delicious and in the 500 yen range. The staff here are very friendly. I feel great and had the smooth skin to prove it. Okay. That is the social English version. How to improve and correct the wrong Google Translate using a social English and in a social English environment in real American English situations, real English conversation. Okay? This is real English conversation in real social settings. Okay, so did you use some of the words that I did? If you did, that is great. Great job. And I really applaud you for doing that. Good job. If you didn't use all of the words that I used, that's okay. But the main point is that you listen to my words and my English. Use my English to model your English. Please practice what I say. Use it as a model for your English to help you improve. Okay? Okay. So let's look at part 3. Let's go to step 3, part 3 of this particular episode. And we're going to talk about some hints I give. Now, since they don't work for us, okay? Since they don't work for us, for you, the listener, the speaker, okay, the speaker, you're speaking and talking about something else. So, because these people don't work for you and you don't work in the environment, you should not use the word employees. Instead, use the word staff. Okay? So you don't want to use employees because they don't work for you. So in this case, Google Translate is wrong. So please use staff. The second hint is that we don't say set meals or a set meal in America. In American English, we say something different. This is a very huge mistake I see in Japan, and because it may be in English or Romanized or even in katakana, Japanese people tend to think that is correct English and that is the way we speak in English. That is not correct at all. We do not call it a set meal. We would call it a combination meal or a combo meal or the main part of the meal set. Okay? So there's 3 ways. Combo meal, combination meal, or the main part, the main entree of the meal, the main part set. Here is an example. Please listen. Kite kudasai. I'd like a taco meal set, please. Okay? I'd like a taco meal set, please. At the restaurant, on the menu, it would say taco meal set, maybe burrito meal set, maybe enchilada meal set if you went to a Mexican style restaurant. Okay? So you would say, I'd like a taco meal set or even taco set or even taco combination set. But you would never hear in American English anywhere at any restaurant, I'd like a meal set. The staff would be confused and not understand what you mean. Okay, so now let's go to part 4, the last part of today's episode. as far as the social English part is concerned. We're going to talk about fast English. So please listen to my normal speed. This is real normal social English speed, real conversational speed English. Please listen. Kite kudasai. The combination meals are also delicious and in the 500 yen range. The staff here are very friendly. I feel great and had the smooth skin to prove it. One more time. The combination meals are also delicious and in the 500 yen range. The staff here are very friendly. I feel great and had the smooth skin to prove it. Okay? Okay. So please listen to that. That will be your model for regular, normal speed English to help you improve your understanding of English every single day.
このショーを気に入っていただけたら5つ星のレビューをぜひお願いします。コメントは英語か日本語でお書きいただければ喜んで読ませていただきます。リアルソーシャルイングリッシュ .com にアクセスしてぜひ無料でダウンロードしてください。ほとんどの日本人の英語を勉強している人がやってしまいがちな7つの間違いとその正しい言い方。また毎日英語を上達させるのに役立つ資料もたくさんあります。Apple Podcast、Google Podcast、Stitcher、そして今はパンドラでもポッドキャストを購読いただきます。支援者になっていただけませんか？私たちがこのショーを作るための支援として5ドルの寄付をお願いできませんか？今後のエピソードで感謝の気持ちをお伝えします。また、そこでしか利用できない新しいコンテンツも入手できます。patreon.com/socialenglish からご参加ください。ソーシャルメディアで私たちのポッドキャストを友達にシェアしたり、Twitter、Facebook、Instagram のフォローをお願いします。
Okay, everyone, thank you for staying until the end and really helping to improve your English. That is going to do it for today's episode of the Social English Podcast. I am so happy and glad that you stayed with me and you were able to spend time with me today. I have a challenge for you. Please introduce the Social English Podcast to at least 5 of your friends. Okay, if they are English teachers, if they are interested in English, even if you think they have good English, please introduce them to this podcast. They can learn every single day by listening to the podcast. It's very important to me because my goal is to help you improve. That's the reason I started this podcast, is I have many Japanese friends or have met many Japanese people, and I feel that there are some things that they can learn when it comes to English, especially real American social English, to help them in the usage to really understand how to use English. Not just learning English in Japan with another Japanese student. No, but how to understand that if when you go to America, you go to Canada, you go to these different countries, when you speak to someone, the way they will speak to you and how to talk. That is what this podcast is about. I want to help you get better. Please send me a message on social media, Twitter, Instagram. Send me an email at percy@realsocialenglish.com. If you have any questions or if you want me to help you, you want to be a guest on the show, I will love to do that. I would love to have you be a guest on my show and us fix your English on the show or help you get better because everyone else gets better as well. Okay, so with that being said, have a great, amazing day. I really appreciate you. I'm here to serve you and help you get better. That's my job. That's how I feel about it. Okay, I really feel passionate about helping you learn. Okay, I'll see you in the next episode. Peace and love. And Hikari, please take it away.
今日は楽しい時間をありがとうございました。ぜひ私たちのウェブサイト realsocialenglish.com を訪問して日本語訳と役立つ情報を手に入れてください。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。See you next time. Bye bye.